How to be a good bloke, Part 1. I'm sure you've all heard the saying, "He's a good bloke." It's often used in our Australian culture to give our endorsement or description of a nice, helpful or friendly guy. Our definition is based upon the idea that a good bloke would treat others as he would like to be treated, as we have explained in the guides related to the Golden Rule. But, you may ask, what would a good bloke look like and how does he go about it? Being a good bloke should not be confused with status, celebrity, wealth, power or acclaim. Nor should it include success in any of the many worthy activities such as business, sport, media, politics, law or teaching. Rather, you could say that a good bloke's vocation is being good at being human, and on the outside looks pretty much like the next bloke. Not doing everything faultlessly, but plainly giving it his best effort because he loves life and realises that to get the most from it, he must give himself to others. Here's a few characteristics of a good bloke. A good bloke is recognised as being competent in what he does, not because he gets everything right, but because he keeps on trying to improve his own situation for the benefit of himself and others. He has learned not to misuse his power, authority, influence or wealth. He will be a practical sort of guy who uses his intelligence well. He will be well grounded in ordinary daily physical realities. He will be self-aware, self-disciplined, responsible and hard-working, usually on good terms with his parents, family, workmates and neighbours. He will be emotionally alive with a passionate, warm heart and a growing awareness of what is good, true and beautiful. If he is married, he will see beauty manifest in relationship with his wife and children, whom he will love gently and with kindness. Good blokes do their best to tell the truth to themselves and others, and have an ethical framework that does not just depend on political correctness or what others may think. A good bloke realises he will make mistakes, and he will learn from failures. With each new attempt, he builds resilience and wisdom. He is accountable to others and ultimately to God. This consciousness has caused him to think more deeply about the quality of his life and the lives he influences, leading him to think more seriously about himself and his place in the world. And despite his growing self-confidence, he is not boastful about his achievements. Rather, he begins to see a deeper mystery which fills him with awe and maybe even fear that he might just stuff everything up. Here is the tricky bit. A bloke is good not because he looks good on the outside, but because of what he is like on the inside. It is the character of a man that makes him good, not what he thinks he is, but what or who he thinks is good, and the source from which he draws his goodness that he reflects increasingly. Maybe life has been a trail of bad decisions and brokenness. We're here to tell you that no one is excluded from a new beginning. Despite troubled upbringings, circumstances or mistakes, we can all discover the true nature of love, where it comes from, how you get it and how you give it away to get more of it. And that road gives hope and a future.